Okay, hello, it's me, James, and I'm here with Nick. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
Also known as Jackalope Spam. We're going to do, on the back of the podcast the other day, we were talking about Bard, and Nick's never played with Bard, apparently. He got into the game after all of that fun. So we've decided to do a modern face-off. Everything is modern, except we've added Bard to our teams to see whether he can improve anything. And maybe do some later testing with other teams against Bard. But for now, this is Bard versus Bard. And if you don't know which Bard I'm talking about, it's the one you can see on my mat, which says when half-elf Bard attacks, each attacking character die gets +1 attack, +1 defense for each of your other different character dice. And Nick has the ruling to clarify that.
Yeah. Half-elf bard counts characters, not dice. Sidekicks count as a character. And then they also specify that if more than one bard attacks, each would trigger the bonuses.
Yeah, he stacks because he is when attacks, not when active.
Yep.
And the maths is that you count up the number of unique characters, excluding Bard, and add that as a bonus to each die which is attacking. I think that's right. Yep. So,
Which should get pretty nasty.
yeah, it should do. The thing is, I realised after we talked about it on the podcast that we're lacking in modern stuff like Miri Riam and the one-cost Canopic Jar, which obviously is coming back when we finally get to Kryptonite Crisis in the form of Harley Quinn. But she allowed you to, when she's fielded, you can pull a character into the field, which has a purchase cost up to the number of lantern colours that you have in the field. And since she is herself a lantern, that means you can field. I don't know if it's fielding. I think it's moving actually, but you can move a one-cost Canopic Jar, which has decent stats in itself, which you may have just bought, into the field along with Miri, and then you've got half-elf Bard, Miri, Canopic Jar, a sidekick or three, and you're off to the races. But and that was the Bard Rush, the first one I think, before we moved into Control. But we don't have those tools really. We have them in the form of Collector, but he doesn't cost 2 like Miri did, sadly.
Yeah. There's also Gnarl Zindabrands, or however you say that name, from Trouble in Waterdeep, that when fielded creates a token.
Ooh,
So that would at
okay.
least be kind of a 2-for-1, but I think he's a 4 cost at cheapest, so
Yeah.
also once again not the best.
No. So I think we've both gone our different ways for trying to rush it. I just I just put some things on this team that I like playing with at the moment. So you may have seen this before. I've got the Wolfguard Terminator and the Confront the Mighty combo. I've got the Kane and Seething Corruption combo. I've got Danny because Ben won't stop talking about it, and I thought I probably should have another 2 cost. I've got Atlantis as the Weenie Rush version, not the one that I would normally play because I don't have such expensive characters. The sort of Fishlap Atlantis, and then the Collector who fields a character, I think, from your used pile when he's fielded, a non-sidekick character die, and he's got the sidekick making global, which goes with Atlantis, and then the rest of it, the Drax is, and the Spider-Man is Control, and that's what I've got. I don't imagine it'll go that well, but Nick, what do you have? I'll switch to you.
Yeah. So I tried to avoid things that would be a straight alone winning condition as well. And then I threw in Becky because why not? Uh,
Hmm.
but no, my plan, as we'll hopefully see, is hopefully just use Becky for the global to prep some yawning portals and then start up a rush chain with Rocket. And I thought Silgar would be just a cute little teaser for this. Because if you're doing a full out attack and trying to break the wall, well, I'll make you take some damage for it.
And he does
Not
what?
to mention,
Is it a 2 damage or the 5 damage?
he's 2 damage,
Right.
but doesn't
But
require Xanathar.
yeah. Okay. Cool.
But he's also cheap, and so I should be able to rush and get Rocket and some Silgars.
Or if you
And then
manage
I've
to
got a
yes.
Mastermind to prevent combat damage as well, so he'll
Mm-hmm.
stay. Um, and he's relatively cheap. And then I do think it will be funny if push comes to shove and I just have enough energy, throw in Becky
that's
to
not That's not funny.
ruin
That's not at
some of
all funny.
your control, and then just a giant, very giant
Giant
attack.
Becky with overcross. Yes, I didn't really think about that because, you know, bloody Becky. What was I going to say? Yeah, if you manage to buff up Silgar with Bard's ability, then you can have your own version of a fish slap. That would be quite good.
Yeah,
It would be a goldfish slap, I guess. Anyway, we should
I even
probably
considered
we
the
should crack
Martian
on.
Manhunter to give everything overcrush, but
Oh yes, that'd be nice if you had the
Becky's
energy.
just quicker and cheaper.
Yeah, yes. No comment. Right, we've rolled off, and I have chosen to go first, so I'm going to be making this up on the hoof. Good luck to you, Nick. Good luck. You've got various globals, including
Becky,
intellect devourer.
Intellect Devourer, Cosmic, or the Collector, and then I have Booker T Force Block.
But we don't have a bag reset.
No, I counted on you to do that.
Yeah, well, I counted on you, and then you brought Becky, which, well, okay. So I'll field that because I think it has to be fielded, and then I'll switch it down to a question mark or whatever. And I'll prep an Atlantis, I guess. And I'll pass turn to you.
All right. Well, I think that's a near perfect roll.
That
I'll
implies
field
that
my
you've thought about this, which is cheating, I think.
I've thought about turn 1 and 2 and 3 because that's what you guys talk about, the turn 3 theory.
Yeah, that's what we talk about. It's not
But
actually
I'll
what we
field my
do.
2 sidekicks, spin this guy down to a shield so I can Becky and prep a yawning portal.
Excellent. Right.
And then I'll pass.
Okie dokie. I'll grab these four and this one. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever played Fish Slap in anger. It doesn't look like I'm going to.
I hope we get an ally in Kryptonite Crisis. It doesn't look like it though.
Allies would be allies would be good. I'm gonna go crazy and prep a collector because he's 5, right, with a mask. There you go.
Oh.
Took a bit of a detour there. Over to you.
All right. Well, I've got 4. I've got Yawning Portal. Alrighty then. That's a nice discount there. I want that.
This is the encheapening yawning portal, I guess. The purchase.
Yes. I don't really want this. So. Oof.
All that.
All right. Well, I guess I can play Yawning Portal, field 3 sidekicks, reducing everything by 3. I will buy a Rocket Raccoon to put it into my bag, and then I will spin this to a question mark, and I might as well buy a Half Elf Bard for 1.
Nice.
And put it in my bag.
Good out.
All right. Can I win next turn with that? We'll see.
You never know. Okay, I think I don't want the collector on Energize because the Energize has to activate before I can buy anything, right? So that would be rubbish. But he didn't, so that's good. When fielded, you may field a non-psychic character die from your use pile at level 1. At the end of turn, KO it. But he does have a fielding cost. Sucks a bit. Yes.
I do have the Intellect Devourer spin down.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to keep that sidekick, but doesn't look like I'm going to, I guess. What's in the bag? Sidekicks, I guess. Lots of them. Okay, yeah, well, I'll field them using that, and then, oh, actually I can't, can I? I'll field that first, and then I'll spin that down. And then I'll field him for that. No, still can't. First, I need to buy something. Yes, I haven't played for a while, so I can buy anything for 4, and I'll buy the Bard. Why not? And then I'll field him, and then I'll field the Bard at level 1, and that's the fielding cost. And then I will pass priority.
And pass back.
And I guess I knock out my Bard and go for your rush.
Yep. Alright, so I draw 2. I'll refill. 3, 4, and then I rush once.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that. Okay. And you've got 1 character, 1 blocker. Which I should do calculus, because
That looks pretty good.
you would block that. That would give me, except they'd only be getting 2 each, so
Yeah.
3, 6, 9, 12. I'd be up to 15 damage on turn 3.
That's pretty good. That's where you need
That
the
is-
Miri Riam.
That is really good. I think I definitely want to keep that. I'll reroll this guy. And I've at least got my wall to see what I can do. Alright. So I'll go ahead and field a sidekick, spend 1 to field a bard. Level 3. So I got a big bard. Okay. And then I've got that coming. I think I need a little bit more time, so I'm going to spin this to a question mark.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will Becky Global and spend 2 on Silgar,
Mm-hmm.
the
That's
Deadly. Pass priority
Nothing.
and pass turn.
Okay. I've got Psychics coming out, and a Bard, which will doubtless roll to energy. Oh, no, it won't, apparently. What actually do I want? Okay, guess we filled the dude. He's level 3, he's level 2. And we might as well fill the sidekick. And what do I do with those 2? Then I filled another sidekick. I need another character, but I suppose instead of fielding the psychic, I could buy something. Yeah, this whole characters in the field thing. So they're going to get buffed by 2, which is not brilliant. Alright, pass priority.
Pass back.
And turn. Let's see.
Okay, I draw 3, refill. Oh, and I get rocket. Nice. So that's going to reduce things. Those are energy I don't like. And Silgar would be nice. Although, if I don't, we'll see what happens. Nope. Okay. Then I can go ahead and use my Yawning Portal, which fields a rocket for free. And I've used Yawning Portal, so I think what I'm going to do is I'll spend 1 to get another rocket, and I will spin this to a question mark, and I'm going to throw Becky in the bag for 4.
Nick, Shame on you. This is not how it works. Okay.
When you can. Actually. I mean, I guess I could have thrown in another bard.
That would be more in keeping, but it's your choice. You've done it now. I'm going to field a psychic no matter what you do, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Shall I take my turn?
Yep.
One out, and some of these. 3. I'll fill that and prep a Danny.
Okay.
Over to you. Well, priority. And nothing. And turn.
All right. Shake, shake. 1, 2, 3. And I don't get that 1 die of rush. And I don't get Becky.
That's justice to my mind, I'd say.
That's good. Might as well roll that just in case. Oof. No Becky. All right. So I will field a sidekick. And they've got that coming. So I think I'll field another sidekick. Currently don't have a great way to get rid of that. Okay. Then I'm going to pay 2 more and pick up another Silgar.
Mm-hmm.
And pass priority.
Nothing here.
And pass turn.
One going. 2 out the back. And 2 of those. Oh, come on. So I'm not keen on that, if I'm honest. Oh, that sucks. Come on. Daddy. Oh, God, even worse. Critical moments. It's not what you want. Okay, fine. Be like that. I will. In the back we have 1 psychic. I can prep that. But okay, I'll prep another Danny, and since you bought that stupid lady, no offence to her, I'm sure she's a very nice lady, but a stupid die, I'm going to buy tracks. And yeah, I was going to do that rush thing with the shields because there's a lot of good shields around, but I decided against it. It's quite a good idea, I think.
So we'll see if I can rush anything this turn. Back to you.
Turn. Away you go.
All right. I do get Rocket, and now I'll draw 3 sidekicks. I bet.
Yep.
Oops, that was... Nope, that's 3. And it's a Yawning Portal instead. Great. All right. I do get that. And
I think the 15 slap on turn 3 or whatever it was good. This is not the blazing fast bard of old, that's for sure.
No, and I think we both tried to be fast. Let's roll these. Hope for at least a bolt. All right. Well then, let's go ahead and use Yawning Portal. I can get another rocket. I'll count your characters as 1, 2. Okay, you've got too many characters.
Yes.
All right, but I've got that. I'll go ahead and I have a reduction of 2 for characters.
Mm-hmm.
I could pick up something else. I know I'm going to pick up a rocket because I have a nice bag full of shields. And drawing that rocket with those shields would be mighty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now I'm loading up my bag.
Lovely.
Yeah, I could spin down another character, but then that makes it even less likely I'll draw my rocket.
Yeah.
Or I could put in another rocket, and then I'll draw those with the rocket.
Although it doesn't stack, does it? To be clear,
No, it
it gives you an
doesn't.
extra chance, but it doesn't stack.
I think, yeah, let's spin this to a bolt with the intellect devour, and I will throw the rocket, setting my
Makes
bag up.
sense. Yep.
2 rockets, a lot of shield,
Shut up.
and I'll draw the rockets with sidekicks.
Yes, you will.
And pass priority,
Nothing.
pass turn.
Okay. I have one in the bag. And 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Good things. Could have done with tracks, I guess. 1 at least. Ooh, and I got that. Ooh, I get to. Ooh. I get to rush. I get to rush. You have intellect devour. So that's quite good. I'll reroll that. Hey, it's got a feeling cool there. I guess I use that, and when I feel that, I get to draw 2 dice and roll them. Be Drax with a 2 fielding cost. It is Drax.
That's not good for me in either
With
case.
a 1 fielding cost. That's right. I'm good with that. Right, and then we'll fill both of those, I guess, because I'm greedy, for 2. And now, now I've got a ridiculous wall of characters. Now I have to do the bard math. Jesus, I just called it math. I'm going fully American. I wrote candy in Discord the other day as well. Sorry, everybody. So
4 characters, or 4 different characters.
yeah, 4 non-bard characters, and I must have an overlap, surely. You've got 7. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's an overlap.
3 will go
3.
through.
So that will be 15. And then you'll have to deal with the rest of them because they'll all get buffed. You might let Bard go through, but, well, I don't know. I have to attack. I'm the sort of person who can't just leave. I'm just gonna attack, and you can deal with it. Do I have to?
First, who did you call with Drax?
With Drax, I will call. So the defense on your Bard is the same as mine, so 5, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. So they've all got 5.
Yep.
So whoever you're blocking with, he will die. So I'll name. But then if I don't name Becky, then you're going to annoy me with Becky. But you won't win. You probably won't win with Becky. Well, you might, but you could just let Drax through, couldn't you? So it doesn't really matter. I'll name. I'll just attack with everything, and I'll name Bard, for better or worse, because you might not know it.
Okay, and so you're attacking with everything.
Yep.
If I let 4 characters through, I am dead.
Yep.
So let's see. I can let 3 through.
Well, you are going to let 3 through, I guess.
Yeah, I'll let 3 through.
That would be
Which if I let,
I'm guessing, possibly.
though I think that would be too much damage.
Oh, really? Would it? Yeah, probably it would. Yeah, it would. No, not
Is
quite. They've got 4 buff. That's all right. That's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
So that would be right there.
Yeah.
And the trouble is, if I block Danny, she is going to
That's true. Yeah.
also deal me damage. So I think I'm inclined to let the Danny's and Bard through.
Yeah.
And block Drax.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, and then whatever I block with is going to die, and I don't think I'm actually going to kill any of your characters either.
No, because you don't have more than 5 attack. You don't have more than 4 attack.
No, I have 5 defense, so she's dying anyway, and nothing more than 4 attack, so they're all dying. So yeah, it looks like I'll just block in whatever order you want on those 7.
Yeah, that doesn't really
I'll lose my field.
That's
but
15, 16,
then
17,
you,
18.
and then I take 18.
Just like that.
Like that. But your bard is gone.
My bard is
And
gone.
now
My
I need to
Drex is in position,
roll
but you've got
more
Becky
characters.
coming.
Alright.
Oh, you're back. Yeah, your bard is actually...
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there's one rush. And I draw my other rocket.
Oh,
not
no.
Becky.
I chose well then.
Alright.
So just to rub it in, you're on 2 life, yeah? Just to
Yep.
I'll just put that somewhere visible. Nick is on 2 life. And can't field his bard even if he rolls him.
This you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters. I've got 6 thus far. Can't feel that. Although your is that, so that's not help me. Yeah, let's roll these and see what I can get.
Wow, a lot of energy.
Those are good, I guess.
Shame you haven't got a bolt pump, eh?
Alright. So let's field these. All of those go in for free. Pay 1 to field rocket. Field a sidekick. Then I am going to spend Becky and 5 to prep a Becky.
Nice.
Because if I can't win one way, you go the dirty.
That is dirty.
But I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters to your 7 characters. Cool. So I should live for a moment. Pass priority.
Nothing.
Pass turn.
Okay. 1 out and 3 of these. Now I'm hoping for... What am I hoping for? A bard. Or...
Bard or Danny?
Yeah.
Well, there's Bard.
I mean, I'm complaining about Becky, but Danny's pretty awful too, in fact. But she... Well, yeah, she is a win con. Just feels less wrong. Oh, dear. That's not good. Oh, let's try that again, Jill. Oh no, fluffed it already. Boo. Okay, right. I'm loath to buy the Spider-Man, so I won't. I could prep a bard. Seems appropriate. I think that is the way forward, isn't it? I shall do that. I shall prep a bard. And I'll sit on that, I guess. And I'll pass priority.
I will field a sidekick.
And it's your turn.
Okay. Draw 2. Be really great to grab a rocket right now.
I can't believe I failed to roll bard and didn't get a single. If I'd had one Danny roll, she would have done you 2. Right. Well, 50-50 2 if... Well... Sidekick.
Well, you could have just picked a sidekick.
If I had a... I would have to have a shield, yeah. Yeah, I could have done, yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, there's one of her.
God. That's all I need.
And let's go with more shields, characters. Let's just roll it all and see what I can get.
Oof. Oof.
Alrighty then. So I think first we use Yawning Portal. And then I'm going to feel level 3 Becky and say Drax and a sidekick.
Yep. Drax came back, sidekick goes. Is that 1 damage?
So you take 1 damage.
Yep.
Alright, I'll field another Becky, say Drax and a second sidekick.
Come on, Drax. Drax did not come back, and neither did the sidekick.
That's 2 damage.
Yep. 17.
Then I'll field a third character, a Silgar.
Let's be honest.
And so
All you're proving here, Nick, is that Bard is not as good as Becky.
I mean, that's what we wanted to test, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I've got this. I think I'll spin down a. Let's see, your bag is going to be what? Bard and three. No, Bard.
I think there's one psychic. No, there's 2 Dannies and a psychic.
Oh, your Bard's over there. Okay. All right. So you're almost undoubtedly going to get Danny.
It's a pretty high chance. Have you not got lethal? I mean, Silgar's nothing, is he? So
yeah, Silgar is going to be blockers. 14. You can block these.
Yeah.
4. Yeah. And so I could get through with. Oh wait, that is 17. Let's pass priority.
I'll fill the psychic.
And that's where I miscounted. Because now you've got 5. So you could block that. This would be 14, 15, 16 damage. And we don't have a pump.
Boom.
All right. Let's spin one of these guys down to a question mark. Because I fielded 3 characters. And I can now purchase my Bard. Nice. So I'll stick another bar. Actually. Yeah, I'll stick a Bard in here.
Okay.
Keep with. That's probably what ruined me before, is buying Becky. And then I'm just going to attack with 4 sidekicks. And I do this because I don't want you to Danny my sidekicks for lethal.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll let those sidekicks through.
All right, down to 13.
Yep, 13-2. I guess it's.
Yeah. Even if you get your
3 and
if you get your Bard, I don't need blockers. I
have 2 Bards. Come on. Is that the right number of dice? I think it is. Yeah, I prepped them. Oh, Danny's a failure. Okay, 1 Bard going. I can spin there. Come on. 2 Bards and a Danny. And that. There's 0 fielding cost between them. How many dice do you have? Let's check it out.
Let's see. You're at 1, 2, 3. I have 6 characters, and I can make a 7.
I have 9 with 2 Bards and 3 non-Bard characters.
Yeah,
that should do it.
9 Bards.
So Bard stack. So just for the audience, what am I going to have? An overlap of 2 after you field that psychic. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got 7. That's 3. So that's plus. Everything gets plus 6. So that's another 12. That's 13. What am I talking about? Plus 6 is 7. That's 14. Jesus, that's ridiculous. Yes, which is more than 2. Whew. Yeah. Right. So you know,
more Bard and not Becky.
Bard is still pretty good. I mean, I don't even have. Okay, I've got a big field, and I think, as Ben pointed out, it's not so easy to keep a big field these days. If you'd gone more all in on the Beckys or something, keeping psychics in the field is an issue. But you can afford to take a few hits. There's only so many over-crushing hits that I could take. But, there are ways of dealing with that. And once you've got a field, it doesn't take much with Bard, especially if you've got 2. Maybe he's not quite as gross as he used to be. I mean, it's still pretty gross, but it's not. It's hard to rush it, I think. And if you went the control route, I think you might get taken apart by Becky and stuff.
I feel like in today's meta, the Bard would be a good a good secondary win con.
Yes, he's very easy to throw onto anything. Anyway, yeah, we should wrap it up there. Thank you everybody for watching. Keep an eye out for more Bard adventures, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and be good to each other. Thank you very much, and bye bye.